Alright, HadesOmega here. So, I got almost 120,000 miles on this Prius, and the poor shocks they're done. They're kind of blown. You can already see, well, I got some stuff in the car, but you can already see the shocks are sagging quite a bit too. I only got like a 2-finger gap in the back. The hitch has been rubbing on stuff too. But maybe it's that because I added the hitch, it also adds weight to the back of the car. But anyway, so yeah, man, that's really uneven. The back is sagging a lot. Maybe when I take more stuff out, we'll see when I take everything out. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna go install some shocks. I bought some OEM Toyota shocks. They were not cheap, like $330. It was that or the aftermarket KYBs, which pretty much are the same shock. I wound up getting the Toyota ones because I didn't have to pay tax because I bought them from a different state. So here are my goodies. I bought a Toyota Prius manual and I've never used it yet, so I'm going to go use it today. I'm going to do it by the book. I got my junkyard tools. I got to do an oil change today too, so I'll knock that out while I'm at it. Oh great, I can't do it until I get to the front. I should have done the front first then. Oh. And I got some miscellaneous tools. I got my monster wheel chock. Yeah, I might just leave that here. Yeah, so, and of course the shocks over there. I got some axles there, but that's not for this car, it's for my Eclipse, so I'm going to leave that here. So, also, I'll be installing these twist-in coil spring booster. So there we go. So what this does is it lifts it up to 1.5 inches. As you can see, it's sagging quite a bit. I don't think it's supposed to be that low, honestly. And it restores ride height and improves handling. So one of my gripes about the Prius are that, at least the 2nd gen Prius, I haven't done a whole bunch of hauling in the 3rd gen Prius, but one of my gripes about the 2nd gen Prius is that the rear springs are weak as fuck. The rear suspension sucks on this car. I've delivered packages and stuff in it, and it just, I mean, I've had a 2nd gen Prius loaded, totally loaded with packages, and it doesn't handle that extra weight well. Now it's got plenty of power to move them, but it's just the rear suspension just sucks on this car. It sucks a lot, and I think that even the front suspension is more beefy than the back. Like maybe they didn't expect you to carry people in the car too much or like extra stuff, you know. But yeah, the springs, the rear springs are undersprung on the 2nd gen Prius. So hopefully this coil spring booster will hopefully restore its awesomeness. Will make the springs better, you know. Plus, yeah, so it can carry more stuff. I carry a lot of passengers sometimes because I'm an Uber driver, and the car handles like dookie when you get a lot of weight in it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Put those coil spring boosters in, and then replace the shocks. The rear shocks are blown. I can feel it. It's kind of like rebounding. Not enough. There's not enough rebounding. Like you get that when you go over a bump, it'll kind of float. You know, it won't immediately come back down. You know, so the rebound and the compression is just weak on the back. So I know it's blown. We'll see when I take them out. So anyway, yeah. So another one of my gripes about the Prius is that, well, where are the shock towers? I can't see the shock towers in this car. Well, the shock towers are hidden behind the interior. So you literally have to take the whole rear interior apart just to get to the shock. So I want to start with the hardest part today. I'm going to do the rear first, and then yeah, that means I can't do the oil change now. But I'll do the rear. I also got new tires and wheels, but I'm not going to put them on today because I had some of the paint I put on it peel off. Well, watch my wheel video, my Prius wheel video, and you'll find out. And I'll have to fix that first before I put those on. Plus, you want to drive the car around a little bit before you do alignment or whatever, because everything, all the suspension components got to set, so you got to drive it a little bit to get, like, you know, the springs to sag again properly and all that stuff. So all right, so let's get started. So first thing I got to do is take everything out of the car. Everything out of the car. Let's take this manual here. Yeah, so I've set aside the whole day here. Let's put it on top of this washing machine. That'll be a good place for it. And I've set aside the whole day to do this, and I'm just gonna take my sweet time doing it. As long as I can get them all done, we'll be good. Not making any money today. Sucks. This car is my money-making machine. Okay. Okay, I'll grab my oil drain thing. Yeah, everything has to come out of the back. I just realized that. So can't do that with two hands. I got an oil filter here. I got a piece of tape here. You'll see what that's for later when I do the front. I got a whole set of tools here. I'm at my other house, so if you watched my Gallant videos, this is where the majority of my work was done. And I snapped the timing belt on it. Got oil. And then I get the big stuff out. Well, okay, I'll take it out and then we'll look at the shocks. So there it is. There's the shocks. Look at that, genuine Toyota. So I'm assuming that these might be the rear shocks because the boxes are the same color. Part numbers. Oh no, they're different. That's an odd one. One is a black. One says Toyota and Lexus, and one says Toyota. That's kind of weird. Okay, well, hopefully they're the same part number. 715755. Rear. Okay. Yeah. So when you buy Prius shocks, the second-gen Prius shocks, the rear shocks are the same. So you can buy you can just buy two of them, but the front shocks are different. So you can see that here. This one has a 6.4 at the end of it, and this has a 7.4 at the end of it. So this is the front right, and this is the front left. So the front shocks are different. They're you have to get a specific one for each side. So so here they are. I got it for about $330-ish on eBay, and yeah. So. And they're genuine Toyota ones. Like I said, I did some research. Well, I did some shopping, and there was the KYBs, the KYB, was it GR2s or whatever the GR2s is called now, and these are basically the same. These are KYB shocks. They're rebranded with Toyota logo on it. But anyway, the box looks like, oh yeah, it came out fine. But now look at this. Damn it, it's already like kind of. It's already coming out of the box. Look at this. What the hell, dude? Couldn't have packaged it a little bit better, or like not dragged it around, you know? Hopefully the inside is fine. I can already tell you that doesn't look like it's regular. See that? This must have been dragged quite a bit, because look at this. It's scraped a lot. Like, fortunately, it's not damaged, so I'm gonna go ahead and use it. I tell you this: if this was not my car, if it was like a customer car at a dealership, I wouldn't feel good about putting those shocks on the car, because you're giving them damaged goods, you know. But I mean, it doesn't affect its functionality. I hope so. Should be good. They also sell like loaded shocks too, with the springs and everything. But I'm just gonna go change the shocks. All right, so it's time to unwrap them. I got the car unloaded, and I'm gonna start taking everything out of the back here. Alright, there it is. I got them out of the packages, and they look like they're alright. So it's just a bunch of scratches. I just have to get some black paint and paint. Actually, I have black paint here. I can do that. Since we're doing the back first, I can probably paint it right now. Anyway, but yeah, there they are. They arrived. They look undamaged for the most part. They're a little dusty. I don't know why. They're inside the box, and the box is deteriorating. So supposedly the touring shocks are different than these ones. So this one has like a blue and a pink band around it. So I think that's what the stock Toyota Prius shocks are supposed to be. They have the blue and the pink on it. So there it is. It's just the shock. There's nothing on it. I was hoping it would at least have a bump stop or something, but nope. Alright, so let's get started. First I'm going to paint those scratches with some engine enamel, some black engine enamel I had lying around. I made sure to not get any on the shock shaft. I think right here needs some. Okay, so that should be good. Let's let that dry and then we'll go work on the rear.